Ugh. All right, we're back. Hey, you silence. We're up to save ass 7, right? That's how many S's? Yes, ass 7. We're up to. We're almost finished. I have my Oreos. I got my water. We have to break the winter line. And from there, we can then march on into Rome. So, we have captured all the other territory. The East Coast has been completely cleared. There is nothing left. There is nothing north of these mountains. Yeah, so we gotta hit Velitri, Palestrina, and Subiaco. And I have just the squads to do it. Oh.
Ready with the knives.
Excuse you, what?
Pay attention.
Are you bugged?
Heads up, men. Fan out and keep moving. We're ready for orders.
So weird.
Orders.
Yeah, he was bugged. That's so weird.
Stronger together.
So when I took over the East Coast here, all the German emplacements and bunkers just disappeared from the map. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know.
Okay, let's crank her up.
I don't know what happened with that. But there's no bunkers, there's no flak guns. There's nothing. I'm like a bit concerned. So I could hit Velitri, kind of. Requires not patrolling. Or you're patrolling?
Careful with those shells. We need to move.
So, whatever. I'll just post you up here for now. So it looks like everything is just completely barricaded off. I couldn't go forward if I wanted to. It says break the winter line. I don't know if I have to take all 3 cities or just one, but I would like to attack Palestrina with the armor company because they are by far my most skilled company that I have, probably in the entire game at the moment. If I didn't lose my special forces squad the other day, which really sucked, then they would have been my most elite unit, but the armor is my most elite unit at the moment. Alright, I need an AT gun. And then I guess I'll get the recovery vehicle. Extra parts or reduce the cost to deploy recovery vehicles. I'm probably never gonna use it, to be honest. Allows it to self-repair? I don't think it's ever gonna be in a position where it needs to be repaired, to be honest. Nothing else I can do at the moment.
Do you miss London, Clarence? Because the Luftwaffe never do.
Commander, I visited Castel di Sangro recently, and there's talk of a POW camp somewhere in the vicinity of Sulmona. It may be abandoned, but it could be worth checking out.
Sulmona?
Good news, sir. Miss Valenti's intelligence was correct, and we've located the Sulmona POW camp. Many of the men were captured in North Africa, so I have taken the liberty of transporting them back to England to recuperate. I have excellent news, sir. Our recent operations have bolstered our supply line significantly. Intelligence suggests the Germans have been severely hampered in their efforts.
Have to hand it to you, General. Your strategy is really paying off.
We must do our best.
We're ready to move.
Alright, so let's get all these other companies up to the front. We'll inch them closer, and I'll repair them also.
You want I should carry you? Move out. Come sound off.
Excuse you.
Trouble's called on aim.
Excuse you.
Those dogs need some exercise. Get going. Command's coming through. Yeah, we're on it. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, paratroopers are on it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
We've been given
You can attack Velitri. They have 2 bits of armor that we gotta wither down over the next 2 turns, but it looks like I could hit Palestrina. Maybe. Just outside of it. Requires a reinforcing company. Ooh. Huh.
SSF. We've
Does it now? Alright, so we'll take you, and we'll go reinforce.
Stay focused.
Right? Subiaco.
All right, men, we're up.
Actually, I might not be able to get around... Oh, I can get around that armor company despite the little red circle here.
Waiting orders, sir.
So we'll just position you outside. Yeah, all the emplacements are gone. Just wiped off the map for some reason. Looks like they sent forward a recon plan. To the middle of nowhere, I'm guessing? Yeah, very smart. Good job. So
Heads up, men.
we send you... We'll send you over yonder.
No questions asked. What's
I should be able to attack that with the armor company now.
orders, sir?
Are you... Yeah, let's get the Sherman support. Munitions boost? Yeah, let's go munitions and med support.
Time to get to work, crew.
Let's keep inching these guys up.
Gunners, we've received backup soldiers. We are moving.
Engines chugging along. We're through.
Marching's why I joined
The damned airborne.
All companies converge on this position. So Subiaco is also a mission. Alright, so break the winter line. Winter line is the last defensive line that prevents us from reaching Rome. We don't know in which of the towns connected to it. We don't know in which of the towns connected to it the Germans will make their final stand, but we must be there to stop them. So, yeah, complete Winterline mission in Velitri, Palestrina, or Subiaco.
Soldiers, prepare to carry out
I'm not going to hit that just yet. We'll hit this first. Clear the crossroads of opposition. I shall reward my efforts with an Oreo.
All right, men, it's our turn. Crown anti-air is wreaking havoc with our air support. We need to push through these bunkers and take out the anti-air battery. The Germans have a forward barracks up ahead. Capturing that will help strengthen our left flank. Right, move out.
Listen up, men. We've got the Krauts right where we want them. If we can break the winter line, we'll have a straight shot to Rome and a liberated Italy. We're gonna start by dealing with the anti-air guns on the left flank. German forces are using a farmhouse as a forward barracks in the area as well. Capture it, and you'll be able to use it yourselves. The Krauts have got artillery set up on the right flank, and it's blocking our progress. So once we've dealt with the anti-air and the forward barracks, a second company will head up the right flank to take out that artillery. The Krauts are cornered, and you know what they say about cornered rats. They're gonna put up a hell of a fight. But the world's counting on us, and we've come too far to give up now. All right, speech over. Good luck, men.
So that's what the second company is for. No base, so we just go in and we just do. Send in these tanks, take out that machine gun bunker. That's a Stuggy boy. Here you go, take out that. I don't need that.
Partisan saboteurs have damaged enemy armor.
We got another machine gun bunker up ahead, and you damn well know there's gonna be an AT gun.
Just fix what you can. Come on, let him have it. Gun carrier, make good up that shot. Move, shoot it. What's up? We gotta take this position. Follow me. Keep that bar going.
Send you over to the left.
Uncle Sam's got Amanda, you better pull your thumb out of your ass right now! Gun carrier, drink that tank! Engineers here! Engineers taking losses here! Get on with it! Cover his position! Stick together! Retreat! Back to HQ! Open fire on those assholes! Get to work, engineers! Give those crowds out! Stop fucking fall back! Break up! Let's go, boys! Order confirmed! All right! Sherman ready! Crew standing by! Heading to new coordinates. Heads up, we got the all clear! Run those bastards over! I don't fancy our chance! Get here! Get here! Push out! Come on! Shut up! Getting out of here! All right, Browning! Put the center! Right order sheet down! We're ready! Resist, stand. All in, squad! Hit him with grenade!
What's that? Oh, that's an 88. It's a free flak 88.
Don't do it, boys! Now they're infantry! Stay ready! Field promotions! Never down! Move out! I got the last one! Work to do! God damn it, what now?
Alright, so we're about to get the forward barracks over here.
Jump to it, bull! Fire and move! I don't think we're going! Chances to you! Think we're still gonna go! German infantry! Chef, reporting! Back! Get on with it!
Yo, those Jaegers have so much health.
Orders coming in! Getting out of here! What is it? Make a decision! We got our men! Let's go! Taking losses! Moving to maggots! What? Hands up! Order confirmed. Keep it together! Engineers, enemy contact! Focus fire! Bring that target down! Get on with it! Don't Securing enemy resources under fire! Give him a 45 surprise.
Get a half track over here. The mortar half track. Send you two up.
That's it, 'em. They're all gunned down. Get us out of here.
Make a decision. What is it? Get to it. Engineers here. Yeah,
We've got the forward barracks.
work.
Good work, men.
Bazooka team. Rifle squad, move out. Cover up on the Browning. Patch up the wounded.
Help them out.
Medical supplies. Pass them out.
How much pop cap do I need? 28.
We've been given a purpose, boy. Okay, let's crank her up. Look, boy.
So I would very much like to call in a pair of easy 8s,
Hey, wise up.
but I don't have the pop cap for it.
What is it? Real God! They've got us
Oh, back up. Go yonder way. Or just, you can do that also, it's fine.
That's one AA gun down. Just one more to go.
We'll soften it up.
Grenade! Move!
One grab your jet. Go! Drop the gun. Go in there.
Oh,
Fuck! We're losing numbers. Give it everything. AT gun needs a crew. Engineers have been promoted. With me, engineers.
I'm hit bad!
Make a decision.
Sherman here! Move your ass! Go!
I'm moving. Engineers here. God damn it.
That's the anti-air dealt with. I'm sure our fly boys will appreciate that. Maybe they'll give us some extra support as a thank you.
Man down. Man down. What's up?
alright, so now we should get control of the next company.
Back to HQ. Get it.
Right, men. Our attack on the Germans' right flank is started. The Krauts have been taken by surprise, so we're gonna take out that artillery battery while they're distracted.
Alright, I like it, I like it. We send the armor in first as the main force,
All in, squad! Dead troopers
and then we send the special forces squad along the flank.
good to go!
On our way, sir.
Well, aren't we a sight?
Yes,
Head to the location. Only good crowd and dead crowd.
Where you want the MA? Incoming order! It's time to work!
Go! Stick together!
Get to work, Commando!
Developing fire! Keep them down!
What's been given, man? The big stuff! That's it, Rock gun down! Sir, yes, sir!
Don't stop for anything!
Shoot back!
I'll get behind this machine gun before it's too late.
MG-42! Light it up! Where's the CO?
Nice shooting, boys!
That was pretty cool.
Troopers eliminated!
Bring that target down!
On your feet! Let's get
Jump at it! We'll soften it up!
All right, men, stand by! Get the stovepipe ready! We just got promoted! Hold! We must hold! That's one less for us to worry about!
That's one artillery gun down. Keep going.
Get started! Let's go!
I'm confused by them, so they have machine guns out right now. No, they don't. Why not?
Move out!
What's up?
So weird. I don't know why you're being so weird.
Looks like we're going in!
Oh, that's a Stuggy boy.
Blast that damn thing! Get the stovepipe ready! Bring up reserve!
It's like they just permanently have the rocket launchers out for some reason.
Naked is just fix what you can.
How about that? We're veterans.
Oh,
We have a Hellcat reporting for duty.
oh, baby, give it to me.
Engineers here. Hey, come out of the infantry. Hold on. Engage that target. Show them who's boss.
All right, get that order. Relay orders. Keep behind us. Signal. Hands up. Got it, guns down. Ready to deploy.
Engineers need fire support. Developing fire. Keep them down.
I got the last one.
Thanks for the assist, sir. We got pinned down in the initial advance. Glad to be back in the fight.
Shoot us down.
The artillery battery's been destroyed. That'll make things easier from here on in.
You heard the commander.
Moving.
Commander, man out.
Okay, men. Our flanks are secure. I'm getting tired of this war, and I bet Roy I'd get to Rome first. Time to send these crowds packing. Move forward and capture those strong points. But watch out for the 88s.
And now it's traditional
Okay,
base
man,
building.
we're almost there. Just one more push and this'll all be over. German forces have set up a defensive line here. To break it, we need to take out these strong points. We're expecting flak 88s, but we've handled them before. Once the defensive line is broken, we'll move towards the town crossroads. The Krauts will be making their last stand there. They're not gonna go down without a fight, but we're more than a match for them. Right, come on. Let's go and get us a route to Rome.
So, thanks. Okay, oh, you give me everything. Oh no, you don't. You leave me with the Special Forces Squad. Oh, I could swap companies. What? Why wasn't this in the entire game from the
We've been able
start?
to secure more supplies for you, Corporal. Do try to put them to good use.
And each one has their own individual base? What? That's wild.
Smiling way, boys. Smiling way.
Let's advance. Keep an eye out for Jerry.
Yeah, we're moving.
That's insane. Yo, the
New recruits
so finicky, man. Just let me put it down.
Through.
Let them pass.
Engineers have been reinforced. Ready to station all the way. Good as new.
Okay, everyone needs to stop moving.
Break out the repair kit. We've got engineers here.
Let's repair. Let's heal up and repair.
Medical station requested. Hey, you got it. All right, come on. That's an affirmative.
And let's upgrade everyone.
What's our objective?
4x4 is ready to roll. Repairs complete. Engineers standing. All right, who's on flamethrower duty?
Say the word, sir.
We're up, boys. We're locked. On your feet. Let's go.
Orders
give 'em
just
a
came
hand.
down.
We got the tools.
Pay attention. No questions asked.
Tools down.
Eager to
Repair
lead
work
the men to
complete.
battle.
Medical station is fully stocked and ready. Well, all right, break out the repair kit. Tools down. We got repair work complete. Get on that 50.
50 callers in. 50 callers in.
Tools down. Repair work completed. Engineers looking for trouble.
Commands of tanks on this one.
Engineers standing by. New guys up, front and center. We got the tools. We'll fix around. Engineers here.
You men, get ready. You are
There's not much healing to be done. Everyone upgraded. I would love those Easy 8s, but I just don't have the pop cap for it, so we will substitute with 2 more Shermans. And then you are max pop cap. We'll get all your upgrades as well, and then we are pretty much good to go once that Sherman finishes repairs, which it did. We're pretty much good to go once once I get those 2 Shermans out. Yo, this should have been like this the entire time. Why is it only for this one mission to be able to swap in between companies? That would have been so much fun. Like, in literally every other skirmish and every other mission that I played. But no, they save it for the very end. Granted, it would have been hell to do that and to manage that, but it's fine. So, y'all are just chilling back here. There's one way forward. We have to go through this line. We can't go around. Even though theoretically we should be able to go around, we cannot.
M4A1 Sherman deploying.
Go.
Something to do. Right on. 50 cal on the way.
You all get your nice big cannon upgrades. There you go. Beautiful. And you get your last infantry upgrade. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. What we're gonna do, right, is first, I'm just gonna go and see what we got at this point.
Got the word. Get on that ground. Lights up, helmets up. We're going.
M3 tank destroyer reported.
Damn it. Yeah, we'll get that. Grenade! Back! Never! Enemy contact! Focus fire! Infantry! Get to cover!
M3 tank. Enemy
Infantry
half-track.
dead!
Knock him out.
Infantry wants a fight! Give it to them! Fire on them! Only good sector dead. They know we want it!
That's a go, bull. Shake a leg. LMG up front.
What's up? Reese's, stand 2. Enemy irresponsible. Hey, you gotta get it done, Howard. You, cover the Reese.
He got away.
Flank security here. All in, squad.
Let's get to it.
What? That hit them. They're all gunned down.
Engineers standing by. Commander, we've secured the point.
Alright, so now that we got that point, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit attack move, and once that flak gun comes in range, we just bombard them with artillery. I have bombing runs available. I have artillery barrage available with armor, and then I have bombing run available with special forces. So actually, I could send a recon run, which is suicide because it's a flak 88. There's one over there. There was one over here. I just want to see something. That's a suicide mission.
Recon
I don't think we got him. And we lost the scout plane. Alright, enough stalling. Let's go ahead and commence with Operation Attack Move. May God have mercy on your soul. And then I'm going to manually handle the Special Forces Squad. This is clear, though. This position is clear.
Grab that engine, boys. Come on, head out. We're stalling. Give it some gas.
It's really not that bad.
Our 4x4 has been knocked out.
That's 188 down.
Alright, so we got the 188. How you guys doing? I'm like afraid to look. So my engineers took a little bit of heat. Yeah, you should be able to take that out, no problem.
Spread out on that area and hold it.
That was not terrible. Not bad.
Got anything else for us?
That was really easy. And a bit disappointing. But I mean, there's more. There's definitely more. A tactical pause, the thing I never use in this game. There's a whole lot more here.
Right. That's the strong points dealt with.
You've got German troops heading your way, Corporal.
All right, men. You heard him. Get ready for him.
Heads up, come on. On the
Square
double.
your kit. Make sure that
Tools
light gun has
down.
plenty of
Another
mag,
work
fellas.
completed.
All right, fellas. Get on that gun.
Oh, that one. Well, there's a bunch of tanks over here. I'm not too concerned about that.
Guns ready. Orders
That's
ready.
up.
On our way,
Repairs
sir.
complete.
SSF, we've got orders. Come on, men. Let's go.
M18 report. Let's get this baby purring. Where you want the M8? Let's get rolling, boys.
Well, aren't we a sight for sore eyes?
ready.
Quit lagging behind.
Order just came through on shake the leg, fellas.
Sherman reporting. Orders loud and clear. Smoke machine gun crew standing by.
We need double time, soldiers.
We got the tools. Engineers here. Flies
Yeah,
out.
why are you not
Engineer
auto-reinforcing?
here.
Why are you so slow?
Word.
Back those weapons. Orders coming in.
All right, boys. Advance. Stay alert.
Look alive, boys. We're up. Time to get rev up.
Send you there. You could go there, and then
Battalion command. Let's get where I'm
send you
going.
there. So it looks like you come from 3 directions: left, mid, and right.
Three engineers looking for trouble.
Let's get y'all back up here.
Time to harass some crap. Hold on tight. We're heading out.
I must have lost a squad over here. A rifleman squad, maybe? I lost something. I could get a Stewart. I have a lot of tanks. I could get a Scott. Let me get a Scott.
Scott has arrived.
M8 Scott reporting.
They're almost here. Hold the line.
Hold the line and protect the bases. I can't lose the bases. I hope that this is insane.
We've been told wherever needed.
Say the word, sir.
I should have built machine gun bunkers. Oh my god.
He's dead. Shake it out. Let's get it done. Boys. Stand that thing. Move it. Make a decision.
Good thing I have a bunch of infantry on this side.
Fall back. Fall back. Go, go, go.
Oh, they captured the point.
Engineers standing by.
It's too late. You gotta hold off.
Howard, grab the kit. We're up.
Orders, sir.
Alright, we can't reinforce.
Let's get this show on the road.
That is a whole ass panther.
Enemy troopers are going nowhere.
Enemy Panther killed.
Down. Heads up. We got the all clear. We got the case. Damn it.
It's rough. This is my Hellcat, man. Alright, I could call in another one, though, if I get the pop cap for it.
Lay orders. Uncle Sam's got work for us. God damn it. What now? Get to it. Engineers here. Now. Boss wants a fight position covering this area. We got the tools. Engineers here. Boss wants a fight position covering this area. Boss wants a fighting position covering this area. Engineer quit lagging.
It's not gonna go up in time.
That's us. We're up.
Heading to the location.
You men, get ready.
Resistance stand to position.
I can definitely try. Alright, I need a tank over here. Right flank is weak after they took out my Hellcat. Alright, we held the line.
Good work, men. Krauts are falling back.
We got a Panther tank.
Come on, men. One last push.
Sherman, get this tank out.
Assault the crossroads. Let's keep this momentum going. Shall we?
Give us something to do.
Let's keep the momentum going. The music has stopped, but my resolve has not.
Corporal, we've got bombers heading your way. My troops will join you at the crossroads. The rest is up to you. Time for you to earn that promotion.
Yeah, look at them push. Doing a good job. Oh, we got allies on our left flank.
Get that fucking armor. Don't waste our time. All right, men. Get out of here. Fall back.
Enemy infantry. Close it in.
Commandos, on the double. Stand ready. Raging
Big fight. Got wounded. Engineers taking losses here. Fall back. Right contact.
Yeah, could you guys give a hand over here? Well, maybe not. It's fine. Nope, there you go. Thank you.
Enemy Panther killed.
Is that a Nashorn?
Good morning, Corporal. I heard you could do with a hand.
We're always happy to see our Italian friends. I hope your people brought plenty of guns.
Indeed they did, Corporal.
Just lost our Greyhound.
Alright, so this is the Winterline mission that we need everyone's loyalty on. So we got Buckram support, and we got Valenti support. She sent the partisans, Buckram sent the planes. And Buckram sent the paratroopers also.
Damn, Greyhound has been destroyed.
That's a whole-ass tiger. Got reinforcements coming up. Let me swap. Guess we'll push towards the tiger. We'll push towards the church area.
Damn it, Greyhound has been destroyed.
Get this Hellcat out of here. Oh, that Nashorn.
Stay focused, men. The Krauts aren't giving up yet. Why? Moving.
Commandos are reporting in.
The captain out of here before he dies. I could get some easy 8s.
German Easy-8 has arrived. Chaffee light tank has been knocked out.
Yo, that Nashorn is slaughtering my tanks. We gotta send that Hellcat toe-to-toe with that Nashorn.
Krauts are making their move. No mercy. Get to work, engineers. Grab your kit. Go. Get on with it. Come on, move your ass.
Is that tiger still around? I don't think the tiger's still around.
Enemy Nashorns are wrecked. Get on your own goddamn target. Working on it.
All right, men.
Engineers, get moving.
All in, squad.
Krauts are making their move.
Push up
And
down.
capture. Don't let them get in our way.
Tank destroyer, loud and clear.
Good work, men. We've reached the winter line. Next stop, Rome.
I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if Norden sent me any support or not. I wonder if for some reason I lost loyalty from him at the last second. I mean, it looks like the gang's all here. The partisans, Norden with his British forces, and Buckram with his paratrooper forces. I don't know. I completely missed Norden from that battle.
Ha! Commander, we've broken the winter line. Those damn Krauts are gonna be crying all the way home to Mama Hitler.
That's a very colorful way of putting it, Henry. But yes, they will.
And we will all be glad to see them go.
I had Norden's loyalty for that, so I must have missed them. And there's room.
Dear Maggie. Well, Roy and I made it to Rome in one piece.
Yeah.
It was touch and go for a while, but by the time we got here, the Germans had cleared out. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Honestly, it seemed like just about everyone turned up to help kick Germany's ass. I think the whole world's sick of Hitler's bullcrap. It turns out Norton and Buckram could get along, after all. And those partisans, man, I never should have doubted them. As tough as anyone I've fought with, that's for sure. I guess the commander really pulled it out of the bag. Brass were happy anyway. Captain McKay got me a promotion to sergeant. And he's promised to buy me one of those New York hot dogs when we get back home, to celebrate.
Oh no,
Roy says
don't say
we're headed
that.
to France next, though. Guess I'd better keep an eye on my chocolate. I'll write again when I can. Love always, Joe.
Captain McKay is not making it to New York. That was it? No! I don't believe it. No! That was it? That was the last battle? That was so anticlimactic. What? There are all those other cities and towns behind the winter line. And there were 2 other cities in the winter line that we didn't do. Yo, that's so dumb. I mean, if I brushed up on my history, then maybe I would have read that there was no battle in Rome. I didn't do that, so that was my own fault for anticipating there to be a battle at Rome when there clearly never was. I'll take the loss on that, but they teased you so much. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. What? The campaign itself, for their first attempt at it, there's a lot of potential, but they just didn't meet up to that potential. Those random skirmishes were so annoying and got so infuriating after a while. It was trying really hard to be a total war game, and Company of Heroes just isn't a total war game. It's not supposed to be. They were able to really capture the feel of having a dynamic campaign in the Ardennes Assault expansion for Company of Heroes 2, and after playing this, I'm now absolutely in love with Ardennes Assault, even though that was the most stressful thing I have ever done in any Company of Heroes game, was Ardennes Assault. But there's so many things that they could have changed and improved upon in Company of Heroes 3 in this dynamic campaign. Everything just resorted to base building, like almost everything resorted to base building. But it would have been a lot better if they had taken a page right out of Total War, and then you have your armies, but you build individual units for each of those armies, and you bring those units into the battle. And if you lose all those units, you're screwed. It would help a lot with the persistence and the gameplay if they just dropped the in-game base building feature altogether, or reserved it for special missions. Otherwise, it just becomes insanely repetitive. You go into a random skirmish, you build up your units, you dominate the battlefield, you surround their base, you do whatever. The more fun missions were when you didn't have the base building features in it, so I think base building really hurt it. The tutorial was awful, and there were so many abilities and things that you could do on the dynamic map that they didn't tell you about it, and you had to figure out as you went. That was dumb, and I only say that because I played Empire Total War recently, and they hold your hand through, like, the entire beginning section of the campaign, so you know what everything does, you know all the special abilities, you know how to manage your empire in that game, because they walk you through it step by step. Here, they kind of told you a few things here and there, and they just opened the floodgates to you, and it was a bit overwhelming. They had those random bunkers and Flak 88 and anti-aircraft positions and stuff, and for some reason they just disappeared. After I cleared the East Coast, I don't know why they disappeared, but those, bunkers were just kind of like whatever anyway. You could literally just walk right through them. I only got screwed over once when I lost my Special Forces squad to them, so they were a bit pointless once you realize that they don't really do much harm to you. One of the problems is that you could heal right after you attack or right after you move if you have the supplies for it, and you will have the supplies for it, so your company is basically invincible, and that's part of the reason why you could ignore those bunkers. So yeah, those bunkers and emplacements and positions were annoying. There was a period where they were sending airplanes to bombard my cities, and then after a while that just stopped, and it never happened again. The most they would do is that they would send out like a recon plane. The AI is just so dumb in this game, on the dynamic map and in the skirmishes themselves. Those random skirmishes were never really a challenge. The entire game I was playing on expert mode, and it was never really challenging. You have... where would I put this? This was absolutely by far the easiest. This was like playing Company of Heroes 1 on normal difficulty. It wasn't bad at all. The missions sucked. The game was very ambitious, but they cut a lot of corners. There was no cinematic animations or anything like that. It was just like the camera would pan over a bunch of units moving through the field. They didn't take the time to make any cinematic cutscenes or animations or anything like that, so that was a bit disappointing. Maybe we'll see that in the Africa campaign. I hope. My thoughts are all over the place. The missions sucked. They just weren't good. There was like one really intense moment, and that was at Anzio when we were defending from that counterattack, and that was awesome, and that was intense, and I thought I was gonna lose. And that was the most fun I had, and nothing, not even the other half of that mission in Anzio was good. It was just very dull, very basic things. Company of Heroes 1 and even Company of Heroes 2 had a decent amount of variety. Company of Heroes 1 had a lot of variety. They were always trying to find ways to mix things up and stuff. Company of Heroes 2 also did a decent job at doing that. Wasn't as good as Company of Heroes 1's campaign, I'd say. But this was just completely dull. There was just like nothing fun, nothing special. The coolest thing was Anzio Annie, that artillery piece that we had to capture. And then that was it. And then right at the end also, when we got to swap between those two companies, but like, why weren't they doing that the entire time? They threw that in at like the last second, and that could have been a feature throughout the entire campaign that they just decided to ignore. Again, this game had so much potential, and they just didn't meet. They like barely met halfway at it, and it's a shame because it looks really good. The concept behind it is really good with a dynamic campaign, but they just couldn't capture the essence that they needed to capture. So definitely my least favorite campaign. I'm gonna skip through this. Man. If I hit resume, what's gonna happen? Because I do want to try something out. I'm gonna mess around a bit, and then I'm gonna start Africa campaign. Then I can also complain a little bit more.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Time to get to work, crew.
I broke through the winter line, so... Interesting.
Soldiers, orders have come in. Stand by.
It gave me all 3 towns across the winter line. I can keep going. I could go to Rome. There's nothing in Rome, though. There's no mission, there's no skirmish, there's nothing. I mean, whatever, I guess. Let me just end the turn and see what happens. We're gonna take Rome. Yeah, like, one of the things that specifically bothered me... I don't know where you're going. You're encircling my battleship. That's the first time I've ever seen them do anything like that. Airdropping supplies to this armor
Thank you
corps.
once again for liberating Sulmona. It's good to see families reunited, don't you agree?
Sure.
Partisan forces are continuing to push north, Commander. The German vehicle you provided will be very useful.
Right, yeah, so one of the things that really bothered me was just the whole partisan hubs abilities that they don't tell you about that are actually insane. They're really good, and they just didn't mention anything about it, and you had to figure it out on your own. Let's go to Rome. Let's... I could auto-resolve that. Yeah, that's one thing I also wanted to mention, was that the entire game, once you figure out the quirks of it, just became a system of auto-resolving battles against these companies because the skirmishes are so boring. So if they come to attack you, you just retreat, and then you find ways to damage the company to gain the upper hand so that you could auto-resolve it, so you don't have to go through those stupid, annoying missions. Those skirmishes.
Our objective's clear.
Soldiers, command has issued orders. Yes, sir. We are ready to carry out our orders.
Man, and that last mission, it was just okay. There was nothing special about it.
Pay attention. Let's show these bastards what we can do. Stay alert. Ready with the knives. Let's give them a hand.
We've been given a purpose, boy. This one comes from the top. Look alive, boys. We're up.
And this is Rome. We took Rome. That's it. It's over. We won. That's the game. That's it. It's over. I don't know what this is over here. I don't know what that is over there. But it looks interesting, and I want to read it. It's too far away. Okay, that's it. We won the game in 64 turns. Save. Save on 2, 4, 6, 8. S8. So, if I had to rate the Company of Heroes campaigns at the moment... Ooh, that's tough. I think, surprisingly, I put Ardennes Assault at my #1. Which is wild to think about. But I put Ardennes Assault at my #1. And then Company of Heroes at number 2. And then Company of Heroes 2 in the 3rd position. And then Company of Heroes 3, Dynamic Italy at the 4th position. I forgot about, the expansions for Company of Heroes 1. Those go in some random order between Company of Heroes 2 and Company of Heroes 3. I'd say Panzer Elite, then the Tales of Valor campaigns, and then the British.